And it's impossible for any of us to kill at that time. Okay, I'm gonna make noodles.
Noodles? What about the food? Want food? Oh, you can do him.
Oh, he's not?
Yeah. No, wait. Wouldn't it be possible for him? You, Kinjo. Da da da. Oh my gosh, it was Kinjo! No, I feel bad for Kinjo, but think of it as the terms for elimination. Kinjo and Makaru are the only ones who have no alibi at the time of the crime. No, Ray is queen. They were in the art room though. It's too far from there. But Kinjo was found right in the library where Yamaguchi was dead. Oh, right. So you're saying that he being knocked out was a self-made play? He's still here, not here. Wasn't that prepared? If you're guilty in the first place, you'll get executed and die. But it's about hurting yourself. Isn't it you can read. I'm not gonna read Haru's line. You didn't wanna do me.
Isn't it possible for the criminal to get out simply by faking being a victim? Okay, so you all consider me to be the culprit? Do you really think I did the murder? If you say that, it only sounds like an excuse. If you're not the culprit, why don't you refute it logically? Isn't that your specialty? Because I really was fainted. I was lacking information. I'm not able to refute something that you think it's reasonable. I'll ask this for confirmation. Yamaguchi's time of death is 8:40. It is written in the molecular file, so it's accurate. And as soon as you went up to the second floor and scoured for an investigation, Yamaguchi was already dead in the library. You know that if you can't refute it, you'll confess that you're the culprit, right?
Kinjo, is he really the culprit? A person of justice or a character who doesn't forgive criminals. I have to leave this emotion and look at things objectively. Is it true that only Kinjo and Makaru are without alibis and could have committed to the crime? But I should think about this more. It's possible that we concluded this way too early. Huh? What is the new music? Hi, what is this?
The only one that could do this is Kinjo. You're free to believe me or not, but I was knocked out by the killer.
What's pasta weapon again?
That might be your own trick. Huh? He killed Yamaguchi in the library on the spot.
What's blaster weapon again? I forgot.
Maybe it's a spear. You just have to pretend to be stunned by hitting your head. Actually, the only one in the library who can do it at the time is Kinjo.
Fire system.
But the wound was real? If the wound was self-inflicted, it's a problem solved.
What?
Period,
What is
period,
it?
period, period, period.
Wait, what is it? I don't know.
Library bloodbath.
Yeah, but what's the contradiction?
Kill him on the spot.
Kill him on the spot? Oh, okay. Yamaguchi was lying in the library. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay. Owie!
Kinjo! No.
Ah, yeah. Nice. Woohoo! 95. Kabashikawa, wait a minute. Is that really true?
You're asking if it's true? What do you mean?
Kabashikawa, you just said it. He killed Yamaguchi, who was in the library, on the spot. That conclusion may have been wrong.
What do you mean?
It was the same logic as in Maki's case. There's no guarantee that the murder took place where the body was found. Okay. Whoa. Hello, let's go. I think that's more likely because of the bloodstains where they were dragged from outside. If Yamaguchi was really dead in the library at the beginning of the day, it would be an impossible crime.
Then where is it? Where did Yamaguchi die?
I'm not really sure. Maybe it was in the art room? The main stage of this case is likely to be the science lab in the library. In fact, it might not be an exaggeration to say that the art room is more important than these two. The reason why the art room is an important place and why Yamaguchi might have died in the art room other than the library. I saw that tool and though it is very little, that tool had blood on it. Oh, okay, it's the plaster. Oh, sorry. There were some plaster weapons in the art room. It's made of stone, but if you cut its edge fairly sharply enough and swing it as a weapon, it becomes such a spear that it can cut easily on human flesh. It probably is, because one of the plaster weapons had a blood spot. Blood spot.
Wait a second. Yamaguchi died in the art room, but was he there? Isn't it a bit hard to say he died there? He could have been killed in the library and put back in that place for a while, right? That's not possible. There was a plastic wrap with blood in the trash can from the art room. A plastic wrap?
Kinjo found it, too. You didn't have much time to investigate it.
That's right. So, I couldn't realize that the plastic weapon had blood on it. I just listened to Maeda's theory and found out its connection. Then, how's the plastic wrap used? As Maeda said, if there is blood on the blaster weapon, there is a high chance that the murder weapon is this. The Monokuma file also said something sharp. If so, the killer would have killed Yamaguchi with wrapped around the blade of the setting. Sorry, what? I almost said Maeda.
Anotha?
You said the map is limited, right? Do you want to go?
Getting into.
I realized that, but isn't there something odd? They used the wrap to keep the blood from getting into, but Maeda said the blaster weapon had blood on it. Isn't that contradictory?
Did I not mention this? It wasn't just spread, it was faintly spread. That was not an ordinary blood mark. It was an oval, round blood mark, the size of a nail.
I see. I understand after listening to Maeda. It was a simple accident to get blood on a blaster weapon. I don't know how many people have gone through the trash cans in the army, but if you've seen the plastic wrap, you know. In the wrap, there was blood all over except in this one round hole. Oh, I see. If it were the original intention of the criminal, a blood of a spot. Sorry, I can't read. A spot. Why am I saying a blood of spot? A spot of blood should not have been rubbed on the weapon. But somehow, part of the wrap was torn. That's why the blood stain remained. Hello.
So? Oh.
Oh, what? Our sound? Oh, sound.
Oh, okay.
Getting earphones, we'll just continue.
Should I speak?
I mean... Wait a minute. Wait. I know the wrap prevents blood from splattering, I get it. But that could have been done in the art by bringing the wrap to the library, then do the killing, and then dispose of the evidence in the art. Of course you can see it that way. But it wasn't just the wrap that was in the art room, it was trash. Maeda, if you found out the wrap, you must have seen that thing too. How about you tell the others about that?
That thing. You mean something that was thrown in the trash with the plastic wrap? That must be... this, right?
Yeah.
Kinjo, you mean Inori's white coat?
Indeed, Inori's white coat with a lot of blood. As a result, Inori's body was not wearing a white coat. Why was the coat in such a place? I mean, we could, intermission.
Yeah, while we
because
wait.
Julia didn't really give us permission to continue.
Well, you were the one who pressed it. Bruh.
Why'd you?
Sorry. Intermission. We'll be right back.
Continue.
We are back. Except, Bento isn't here yet. Well, we're just gonna put it on the game screen. Okay, so it's...
TRES didn't turn around but keep moving it off. The blood?
Bento!
Why noise?
Oh my god.
The news.
Okay. I don't know why Nori's white coat was in our room, but one thing is certain. The killer used the white coat to wipe the blood off. Wipe it off? But isn't it still there? You can tell just by looking at the shape of the blood. In all likelihood, it's a blood stain that seems to have been rubbed with blood. At some point, you can see that it was used to destroy the evidence. Wow, your audio is much clearer now. Yeah. As Kurikala mentions, there are traces of blood wiped off the floor of the art room. I've even checked with the smell, so I'm sure. You see, I didn't know about it, but there was blood on the floor. If that's the case, it proves that they wiped the blood with the coat. The blood splattered on the floor of the art room? Someone mentioned this before. Only Yamaguchi said shed blood. Then, by process of elimination, that means the blood splattered in the art room is... I can only put my reasoning up to this point. Even if Yamaguchi died in the art room, the mystery still remains unsolved. What? Which mystery? No matter where the body died, what you saw with your own eyes was Kakeru Yamaguchi's body, who died in the library. Then, the corpse must have been moved by the killer, which in turn means they somehow moved out from the art room to the library. Oh.
That's a surprise.
I know, right, Tsutsu? How frustrating this is. Anyway, think carefully. The time of death of Kakeru Yamaguchi and the time until you found... until you found the body. Sorry. the body. The body. Whoa. We recommend that you hear about the spell bullet scan. Would you like to read it? Learn to scan for crewmates? ? Okay. I'm gonna... In the case of an ordinary non-stop debate, multiple truth bullets are given, and it is common to fire truth bullets suitable for a component statement. In this case, however, you can scan a bullet from another friend's yellow statement to make it your own. To scan, press X or escape while pointing the yellow text. Oh, okay. However, there is no specific skill for this. A considerable delay given to scan a friend's words message or scan will fail. Also, scanning a truth bullet doesn't mean it's the end, because you got a truth bullet that will be the correct answer. but you need to refute it by using the scan truth bullet as usual for the contradictory remark. You can't scan any statements either. You can only scan one truth bullet. Don't hesitate to scan if you hear any suspicious yellow comments. Finally, scanned bullets will disappear unless you treat them for correct or incorrect answers. If you scan the wrong statement, the scan will disappear and will go back to the beginning. Also, truth bullets other than those that have been scanned won't disappear until they are shot. In other words, in some cases, after scanning, they may skip all comments and go back to the beginning, but in the scan state, your speaking power will not be reduced unless it is a mistake, so you can refute the correct answer with confidence. Wait, what's the control again? Oh god. Is it escape? Sorry. Okay. So I guess we have to scan this thing. I think it's escape. What's the mystery? The place where Yamaguchi died is the art room. He was in the art room around 8:40, the time of death. At the time, we were already investigating the second floor. Uh-oh. That is the mystery. Reasoning is possible, but the contradictions don't stop. Oh, come on. Oh, sure. This is bonkers. Whoa! In our discussion right now, something important seems to have been misunderstood. It is clear that the place where Yamaguchi died is the art room on 840. Except everything, he did die in the art room, but there were bloodstains in other places, and the body was moved to the library. It feels like everything was prepared in advance. There's only one thing that eliminates that possibility. It's some information. There's no exception. There's a positive amount of credit. There's blah blah in front. That's the case. Blah blah blah. Okay. Okay. Yay, we still have it. Okay. Yay! Got it first try. Woohoo! 100 points. I'm so cool. Anyway, day and night. Day and night? Guys, wait a second. Wait, there is something that bothers me. Does anyone have Yamaguchi's Monokuma file? I knew it! They didn't specify. Anyway, I bought it the last time I checked. Why? Did you think of anything? Kinjo, read what was written in that Monokuma file without any mistake, please. Okay. The estimated time of death of the victim, Kakeru Yamaguchi, is about 8:40. Found in library, sharply cut from back neck to uvula. The weapon is presumed to be The weapon is presumed to be something sharp. No other visible trauma. I knew it didn't specify time. Something is weird, is it not? Something is weird. Something is weird? What is? In this Monokuma file, it says the time of death is 8:40, but it doesn't say at all whether it is AM or PM. That is so stupid. Okay.
In your kid.
In your kid?
Her kid.
Okay. That is so stupid. It's better than the police, am I right?
It was like that. What? Hey, why you mention me and make me a fool? Please explain, Maeda.
Okay, think for a moment. In the Monokuma file, we've seen so far clearly indicated whether it was in the morning or afternoon. The victim is Kyokomaki. The estimated time of death is about 6 a.m. The body was found with her neck hanging in the women's bathroom in the dorm area. The cause of death is I just thought it was a translation mistake. I didn't know that having no time, like the AM thing, was actually like, oh my gosh, I freaking knew it. The victim is tomorrow, blah blah, 9:30 p.m. the second floor, blah blah blah. Oh, okay.
It really is. AM or PM are not written in this Monokuma file. It was a blind spot. I'm sure the Monokuma file is the only one that says the truth, but it's not being mistaken. Rather it was us. It's not 8:40 a.m. The real time of the incident took place the night before. It was 8:40 p.m. Oh, wait a minute. Aren't we jumping too fast here? Just because it doesn't say whether it was at morning or at night, it's not enough to conclude that he died the night before. Maybe Monokuma forgot and missed it in the first place? No, it's not a jump or a leap. Rather, this case cannot be solved unless it's this way. At first, I was fainted, so I thought I was lacking information. But considering the premise of 8:40 p.m., now the back and front have started to fit. Still. Or do you want to ask Monokuma then? Until now, the Monokuma files always recorded the time of death in the morning and afternoon. But is there any reason for omitting that point? Only in this occasion.
No comment. If you ask me that, I'll be the one in the trial. I've said it again and again. I've decided not to meddle with the trial. This is a big no. The problem? That I can't help you now. It is not saying anything wrong. I just can't tell you. I'm pretty sure this is it. Monokuma files always and only tell the truth. But some may have felt it through this incident so far, right? According to the content of each case, the description of the content is adjusted accordingly and properly orchestrated. It was orchestrated? In simpler terms, it's like this. For example, let's say that the killer wants to implement a whole body trick for that purpose. In that case, in the Monokuma file, it would be, he was drunk with XXX.
Indeed, it's a delicate system that makes me sick.
That's it! The Monokuma file is only a tool that helps in the investigation, not a tool to tell the truth. Because then, you guys will pay the price.
That's why the timelines are subtracted from the Monokuma file. Very strange, isn't it?
What's that? I can't hear you. I don't know anything. La 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 la.
It was bound to happen. In fact, because of this time trick, almost got us very badly. We were drastically wrong at these moments.
No, it certainly looks that way. But are we really sure? without certain evidence, it could be just an inference based on Monokuma's words and circumstances.
Why are you so negative? Did someone stab you?
It's not like that. I just want to be sure.
Sure, it's not like we don't understand it. Well, if that's the case, I'll be sure to submit evidence as Haruhiku said. Shall we try it?
You have evidence?
Oh, whoops, sorry. I'm just gonna check. Okay. Okay. Yes, before I used to think about whether this was done in the morning or at night, but I knew the timeline trick and there was some solid evidence to support that claim. The questions I felt during the investigation, I could feel it while I was examining Yamaguchi's body. If Yamaguchi was dead for a day, the cause of these questions are understandable. That question is... Stop bleeding! The proof is simple. Yamaguchi's wound was not bleeding. That's obvious. That's obvious that is the case. But anyone who has examined the body in detail could have felt a sense of something misplaced. The blood is recent in contrast to the library. Yamaguchi himself, though, did not have a single drop of blood coming out from his neck cut. Bento's not here. Definitely. It felt strange too. When I heard about Yamaguchi's time of death and thought about it again, if things connected in some way. Then let's sort this out. The blood was far gone, is what it means. It's been some time since he died, so the blood already stopped? Wait a minute, please? Sure, that may be true, but what happened to the blood in the library? The library was not drying, it was just flowing. The blood in the library is just a diversion for the criminal to make us think like Yamaguchi just died. The blood that filled the library was probably what the killer used. That tool would be in the infirmary. Okay, I know which one it is. Oh, here it is. Did you know there is a refrigerator infirmary that keeps blood transfusion packs? What? No. Inside, there are a lot of transfusion packs for each blood type. I found out during my investigation this morning that the blood transfusion packs inside were gone. I didn't know because I couldn't go to the infirmary, as Maeda said. Oh my gosh. Oh, sorry. Ooh, it smells so good. In the beginning, Yamaguchi must have been killed in the art room, but it's also strange that it's also strange that there was so much blood in the library. What?
I'm lost.
Why?
I heard Julia say I knew it. Or you say you knew it.
No, she did.
Yeah. What'd you know? I didn't. I'm not. I wasn't
the blood
here.
transfusion thing?
Ah.
I don't know. It can be said that they disguised him too much.
From there, when it comes to the time of death, I have a guess. Maeda, do you remember? When the trial was about to begin, we met in the hallway on the second floor when I just woke up.
Oh.
I knew it.
Yamak. Okay.
I knew it because she was responding to me.
That makes sense. Oh no, my mic. Okay.
I don't know, my noodles.
Bruh.
If it spills, then it's gonna stain everything.
Hello.
Hello. What'd you know? That's okay. Oh, she already told me.
It, speaketh.
Speaker?
Speaketh.
Speakereth.
Speakereth. Oh.
Ding.
Oh, okay. There we go. Okay.
Are you talking about that
hate
time?
this dog. Yeah, I definitely told Maeda about this. Right before being stunned by the killer, I saw Yamaguchi bleeding and fainted. What? Wait, obviously Kinzo was attacked, but... Of course, it was at nighttime yesterday. Okay, eat one. And before I contaminate it.
Huh?
On Kumafas, some bleeding, blood transfusions back, and what Kinjo mentioned. I can only say if the evidence comes out. One after another, after another up to this point, then we can make sure things properly. Alright then. Now everyone knows for sure. Kakeru Yamaguchi was not dead at 8:40 this morning, but at 8:40 p.m. yesterday at night.
Well, he technically was dead at 8:40 this morning.
So that's how it happened.
Pretty good, monkey. I'll praise you on this one. A praise from Ray.
I mean, you were locked up anyway, so you didn't know that.
Shut up. Don't pretend to be all smart, Tinker. But oh well, I'll admit it for a little bit. I know the killer as I said before, but I was not sure about the trick. I'll tell you that my gaze on the monkey has changed by about 0.1%. Wow, Ray. That was a compliment, right? Yes, of course, Yuki, it was. From the Ray herself. Ray Makara
I guess
herself.
all the mysteries have been solved because Yamaguchi was already dead yesterday. The trick for Nori was solved too. That also includes the movement of the blood spots, and the corpses all over the place was indeed involved too. Well, solved too. However, the real issue begins after this. Then who's the killer? That is the problem we have on our hands.
Oh, sorry. That's...
Yeah, it's too early to be happy just yet. Even if we solve all the tricks, mysteries, and questions, if we don't know this culprit, then this is a bad outcome.
And then it put in.
Oh man, I want more.
Sorry. Yeah, this case is somewhat impulsive and different from the two previous cases, which are considered semi-accidents. I'm certain this was a planned murder committed with a crime plan.
Kinjo's words are correct. Unlike the previous two incidents, I feel a firm malice. Are they really among us? A killer carefully murdered like this. Kinjo, what should we do in this case?
If all the tricks are already solved, really solved, and if you only need to find a culprit, you should start with an alibi. I thought he was done talking.
He's eating on the job again.
Since you know the real time of death of Yamaguchi, you'll naturally know who the killer is if you look at each alibi based on this. What the heck?
Oh, what the heck?
How'd this happen? Sorry.
It's so good.
Okay, just checking the stream. Okay.
What?
I thought it was a Connor.
Yeah,
Let's
I can't
wait
anything.
each one. Let's weigh each one. First of all, tell me what everyone did at 8:40 p.m. yesterday, the real time of death of Yamaguchi. Yesterday at 8:40 p.m.? At that time, surely, wasn't it the time Tyra was making a fuss? Tyra's fuss? Tyra tried to kill herself last night.
He's no big deal. Right. So that leaves Kurokawa, Atori, and I, who were there. Iranami Kobashikawa, and the five of us were supporting Tyra. Who's the other guy? When I recall that, I think it was around 8:40 p.m.
Okay. If so, I think you can remove the 6 of you from the suspect line.
Good. So the only ones left are the psycho cop, the priest, and me.
Isn't it weird?
Oh. It's nothing you need to think about too hard. I don't want to doubt this, but in this case, there's only one possibility. There's proof that one of the testimonies was lying. She's an owl. Sorry.
How dare you, boy.
No, I mean it's a good thing. I'm in love with birds. I know, right? First, let's be honest as possible. Why don't you tell us what you were doing at 8:40 p.m. yesterday?
I was in the 3rd floor area. I was hanging out on the casino site. Unfortunately, no one can testify for this, but I was also checking the front door, but as I mentioned, I couldn't prove it because there was no one around.
Same here. Well, duh, that's why they don't have alibis.
What? There were no witnesses for the other 3?
That's what not having an alibi means.
So you're saying all 3 are possible to commit this crime?
I'm sorry, but Kinjo, Yuhara, Mikaru, can you tell us the situation when you guys are attacked at dawn?
If this solves your doubts. When it was a little over 3 a.m., I was on the way from the 1st floor to the 2nd floor. And I usually went to the library side, so I moved there. When I went inside, Yamaguchi was down. I figured he was already dead by now, but at that time it was necessary to find out if Yamaguchi was simply stunned or dead. Suttoned or dead.
Suttoned.
But as I was trying to approach him, right. Normally, I'm not always nervous, but I think I was off guard for a moment. Probably the killer aimed for that point when they showed Yamaguchi's body to me.
They showed it to you?
Yeah, do you understand what I mean? Since Yamaguchi has been moved to the library, it was not as bloody as it is now. Then, in addition to simply confused with Inori, they used it as bait to attract Kinjo?
I wonder.
I don't think I
I
can say
wonder
it.
why.
I don't think I can say that. Okay. I wonder. I don't think I can say
Just
it.
say it normally.
No. I wonder why I was only. I wonder why I was only stunned and not killed.
Oh my god.
But they will regret it. And in return for keeping me alive, I will find them out and they'll be punished accordingly. It was a similar situation for me, but it was probably earlier than TINKIEEEES. I was attacked near the stairs while trying to go up to the 3rd floor.
How about you, Makaru?
Well, it's roughly similar. I was attacked near the art room and lost my sight somehow. And when I woke up, it was inside the locker. Huh?
No. What? That's rude.
Whoa, yeah,
It's because I'm eating. No, even if we were just asked. Doesn't it seems a little different than the method?
The method?
The attack method. Kinjo and Yurihara. I know we saw them get directly beaten and bleeding, but Makaru was not bleeding nor assaulted in any way.
What? Oh, that's fine. Do I have to tell you every little thing now? It's chloroform. It's chloroform. How do you say it?
Chloroform.
It's chloroform. That's what they did.
What?
Yeah, me too.
I hate you.
Oh.
Soup. It's just forever gonna stay in the same cell. You mean that stuff's in this school too?
If you had searched the science lab with even a little interest, if you had searched the science lab with even a little interest, you would have been able to find it right away. But it seems your stupidity is not going anyway. Remembering the moment just before the attack, this must have been a handkerchief. The handkerchief was put in my mouth.
Okay. If that's what it was. Who really is the culprit? When it comes to alibi, one of these three are still a suspect. Why them? Well, the killer's a little strange. It wasn't enough to kill 2 people. So they attacked 3 other people. They targeted 5 people.
Oh my god. Wait, what? It's just process of elimination then.
If they had or if the corpse
Maybe, but
It's kind of just process
I
of
have a little guess.
elimination then?
I have a little guess. I didn't say this because I wasn't sure, but the cell phone was used to kill Inori disappeared.
So if you like think about the circumstances of each attack, it's just process of elimination.
After I was attacked, I mentioned this to you, Maeda, didn't I?
oh yes, we're looking for it in the 2nd floor hallway, right?
Yeah, Anotha can have the tools necessary. What? I see. The reason for your eyes.
If that's the reason, why didn't they attack Kinjo? If Kinjo moves normally at the time of the crime, it would be difficult for the culprit to get out. Plus, he's the ultimate police officer, right? There is also the results of the 2 previous cases. Actually, in this case, Kinjo's struggling like the rest of us, because the trial began without Kinjo collecting enough clues, right? Even though I did research properly, your tone seemed to pass all to me. Sorry, my brain. Even though I did research properly, your tone seemed as to pass it all to me.
Hey, let's not do that. If the trial fails, quick protect us all, you know?
Well, it seems I can see the truth after coming this far.
Huh?
I've been suspicious of it, but when I think about the information I've got so far, I can see the silhouette of only one person, the killer.
Julia, I need you to pick it.
I believe some of you may have realized it.
Yeah, I need
How
you to
about it?
choose who the killer is.
Hey!
The killer silhouette. Sorry. The killer silhouette can be seen? Really?
Yeah.
Okay, because I was spoiled of who the killer was. Julia?
Everyone's remarks so far with the outline of the case and the alibis combined makes a person who is making contradictory statements. That person is the culprit of this case.
The true culprit.
The true culprit of this
Contradictory
case.
statements. Is it them? If the alibis are all true, the culprit must be one. Between Kinjo, Ihara, or Mikaru. The one who made a contradictory statement among them is... I'm gonna need you to pick the... Okay.
An unspoiler-free pick.
Oh, that was fast.
Yeah, from the start.
True.
The trials are so easy to guess.
I know,
I
right?
know. I wonder if anyone's gonna make a...
But I was already spoiled of who the killer was, unfortunately.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I also know who the next victim's gonna be.
But that's as far as...
But that's as far as I'm gonna say.
Because you have the tools to break into the...
Huh? Huh?
Ow.
Sorry, what did you say?
Sorry.
You got cut off, I think. So we didn't hear what you were saying. We
No,
heard
but
the tools.
we heard you.
Anyways.
But yeah, it was kind of process of elimination based on the circumstances of the of the attacks. Like Mikaru was trapped, like literally trapped inside the locker. And then Kinjo was literally knocked unconscious and was incapacitated, like for until the trial started. And that leaves Yuharu, who recovered pretty quickly. So, you know, process of elimination, I feel like I would have figured that out even if I didn't know the spoiler.
I wonder if anyone's gonna make a third trial that's actually like...
That's pretty obvious anyway.
Yeah, hard to solve.
Jeez, Yuhara, what the heck? Yuhara. Kinji, Yuhara.
What in blazes?
Blazing. Yeah.
I mean, we still have time.
I feel like the phone would have thrown me off if I didn't know who the killer was.
What's the phone? Wasn't he the only one?
Yeah, he was the only one who had the phone, but then his like lack of ability to know.
Yeah. Does he actually know how to use a phone?
Yeah, but that's the thing. He has to know how to use a phone, right? How long have we been streaming? Okay, it's still 8, so
Yeah,
I think we can
have 2
still
hours
continue.
left, yeah.
Alright, I don't want to look at this. I already read everything.
Yeah, don't.
Okay.
Don't got time for that.
Okay.
Oh gosh.
Kinji Yuhara, was it you?
Sorry. Wait a minute. Yuhara? This guy? Can you elaborate why it says me?
I'm not entirely convinced yet, but according to Kinjo, the killer said contradictory things. That alibi, if you're the one who said contradictions with your words without an alibi, there's only you, Yuhara.
But contradictory words, nothing Yuhara could say. Knows.
Do you guys remember what Yuhara said moments ago? He said after Yuhara was attacked by the criminal in the middle of the night, the cell phone that he had before then disappeared. However, this statement doesn't make any sense.
Doesn't make sense? I'm not sure what you mean.
I'm not convinced about this. It's just speculation, but I couldn't think of anything else other than this as the contradictory words. I'll explain so everyone can understand. First, it was 8:40 p.m. yesterday that the culprit killed Yamaguchi, right? If that's the case, then the culprit would have started destroying evidence, such as hiding the spills or wiping the blood. And at this point, Inori must have been held in the hands of the culprit as well. Do you guys remember? That Inori's white coat was used for wiping the blood of Yamaguchi. Looking at this, it would be no exaggeration to say that Inori and Yamaguchi were both aimed at the same time. And everyone knew how Inori died? Inori died from a remote... Huh?
He's a priest.
Yeah.
I know, right? So I feel like the motive is obviously the motive. Well, the motive that was provided by Monokuma.
Well, I know what. I got spoiled of everything. I spoiled myself of everything, so.
Oh my god. Well, anyway.
Inori died from a remote murder using a mobile phone's alarm. She was killed in a thoroughly planned crime. Just by seeing that, they had already removed the white coat and used it to wipe Yamaguchi's blood. It was a bold move that was possible because everything was planned and prepared. To summarize this, they killed Yamaguchi first with full preparation, brought Inori into the trick just as planned. It must be said that everything was going according to the plan. All the preparations were completed since the beginning of the time when they were attacked. Otherwise, they would have gambled on remaining risks. Indeed, after all those preparations.
But then what? What's weird about that?
Don't you realize? Yuhara said that the cell phone was stolen in the middle of the night. Could the perpetrator who acted so thoroughly and deliberately carry out such bold actions with a mobile phone out of hand? Oh, I see.
As Maya just said, at the time of killing Inori that way, and attacking from yesterday at night, it must be said that they already devised a trick using the mobile phone. If they didn't have a cell phone in hand, you would think that and act first, and then attack Yuhara without knowing whether or not it will succeed and take their cell phone.
However, the cell phone was in Yuhara's possession since he found it. So how did the killer steal the phone from Yuhara? It was either a pre-raid or it was never done in the first place. The answer to this question is very simple. If you were Yuhara, you would have been able to execute the plan without any difficulty.
Yuhara did something like this? You're the culprit who killed Inori and Yamaguchi?
Whoa! Okay.
There's always something like
What?
I know, right?
Hey, what now? What's so funny? No, I apologize, but isn't that a little funny? I am a murderer who believes in God and tells the teachings of the Father. This is outrageous.
You already know that he's the actual killer at this point.
Look at his face. Of course, I'm not the culprit. If I say that, would you believe me? According to your reasoning so far, I'm the only one who meets the conditions of being the culprit.
Does his sprite look slightly different too?
He looks done.
I know, right?
But I can't believe you guys by just saying that I'm the culprit in such a situation.
Wait, what happened to the 0.1%, Sergey?
Well, I'm 99.99% certain that you are the culprit. That 0.01%, I think it's Ray.
What? Sergey, no, you can't go after my queen.
Then can I prove? Then can I prove myself with the remaining 0.01%? What? I said, according to your reasoning.
Resigning.
Reasoning.
Reasoning?
Which means if your reasoning is wrong, I will not become the culprit either.
Are you saying you have room to argue with?
Of course. From now on, let me approve my innocence by showing that your reasoning is wrong. Are you prepared?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Holy heck.
The reason you point me to as the culprit is what? Because I don't have an alibi at the time of the crime and at nighttime. And the contradictory words about the cell phone, correct? There's nothing I can say about an alibi. But it's nothing but an assertion that you can say that I'm the culprit with just that.
Spoiler alert.
So let me know why it's not strange at all if I had my phone stolen that night.
Spoiler alert for V3. It seems as if your voice with another calm character like this is the third chapter killer again.
He's calmer. I do his voice calmer.
I said V3 spoilers. It seems like the calm-voiced characters that Bento voices is the killer in the third
Your
case.
reasoning is well put. But is that really the right answer? Don't you know the premise is wrong? For example, why would Yamaguchi really be dead at 8:40 in the evening?
Oh. I think it's Bobby Lockers. Oh. That was all over already. Yamaguchi is irrelevant because the reason why Ihara is suspected, because by evening Inori was already captured. It doesn't make sense to himself. Sorry, after nighttime. Would the killer have worked so much or acts rational?
I'm talking about before that. Whether Yamaguchi or Inori were caught at 8:40 in the evening means it was the morning we found the body. It was the next morning we found the body.
Wait, I can't move.
If I left the body there until then, wouldn't it have been possible to find it?
Oh shit!
8:40 in the evening. A lot of hours still remained at the time. Let me read it. It doesn't make sense. Oh my god.
See, if I let you read it, we're gonna die. Oh. So this is what Ihara was saying. In other words, if Yamaguchi died at 8:40 p.m. and Inori's captured the body until the morning after, he's entirely mistaken. No matter how late the night and buried and blah 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 blah. Oh, so they were able to walk freely. Even if they were attacked as this, according to sources, they said they were attacked at night. At 40 minutes more than one, I'm going to make sure. I cannot say. What's the answer? No, you don't have to think too much at the time. There's the hard to escape that. If they could put their body somewhere without being notified, I want to attack. Oh, what is it?
If they could put the body somewhere, they locked it.
Oh, okay. But what is the contradiction?
Let me read that. Nope.
That was all over already. Yamaguchi is irrelevant because the reason why you are suspected is because in the evening Nori is already captured. This makes it irrelevant. The killer works so much, act rashly without preparation. It's shift, right?
I'm talking about before that. Whether Yamaguchi or caught.
I don't think it's that. Yay!
Nice.
Okay.
Back.
Get the soup.
70 points. Well, you left the corpse alone? Do you really believe that?
Do you have any evidence to deny this?
Of course. Remember the locker where Makaru was kept inside? Inside the locker was covered in blood. Makaru did not bleed, so what's the reason for this?
And as Makar said earlier, she said the method they used was chloroform, so they didn't bleed from any injury. If that's the case...
Else. Then they're inside. Blood.
Blood. Sorry, we didn't hear the dropping. So he just said blood. That's right. Yamaguchi's corpse must have been inside the locker when he died recently, and then the killer stunned Makaru and Kinjo, the only eyes who wandered around nighttime.
That's it. We should have taken the car, but moved Yamaguchi's body. That's good.
Oh, I see.
To be precise, they struck Makaru ahead of me, then stunned her, then moved the corpse to the library, which made me off guard. This is the order in which they were attacked. Capturing Inori, killing Yamaguchi, stuns Makaru, last step, it was aimed at me.
Okay. So what do you think now, Yuhara? The reasoning we made in front of us has fundamentally no issues. No matter what excuses you try to argue it will be the same. It's really hard to believe it, but if you're the real culprit, don't drag this long and confess. Yeah, please. Doubting anymore like this is something that I don't want to do to anyone.
As Maida says, it's unbelievable that this guy is the culprit. A quiet, devout believer. Believer of God, becoming a murderer that killed 2 people. There's no evidence, no excuse, no reasoning. There's no evidence, there's no evidence, no excuse for reasoning about his usual actions for being a Christian.
Or
being a Christian. We just have to focus on picking out one person who can only be seen as the culprit. So then, what are you going to do now, M-U-R-D-E-R-E-R?
Yuhara.
Yes, I apologize. I was wrong. Are you admitting it? No, I doubted your reasoning. But the time when Yamaguchi died and the time difference checks seem to be all correct.
Joy? Hello? Oh, okay. Hello? Oh.
Try leaving as well.
Hello?
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi. Nice. Alright.
Okay. No. Wait to that.
Definitely not. Everyone has alibis except for me, Mikar, and Kincha. But because I'm the one who kept the cell phone, I'm being mistaken for the culprit. What do you mean by mistaken? You are the culprit. There's nothing to doubt and you have nothing else to say. Are you still unaware of all the conditions that can be committed when all of them are pointing at you? I am aware that I'm the only one who meets the criminal's conditions. Among the living
Oh, that
people,
is an
that
Easter
is.
egg. Okay. What?
This guy. How long are you going to force this? What is being forced here is that I'm the culprit. But I am not. But because you guys are so driven by this, it's no wonder you're desperately trying to get me to accept these charges, aren't you? If that's the case, I'll have to point myself being innocent as the blackened, and everyone will die together. To be stubborn like that, so you're not the culprit? Is that it? You fool! They're trying to trick us like that. We can't be sure of that. I'm still not I'm not convinced that Uehara is the culprit at all. What?
What?
You guys are stupid.
Yeah, for once I agree with Tsurugi. The heck?
What? What did you say?
All the evidence points to Uehara as the culprit, and all the tricks are undeniable.
Did you not hear what he just said?
I know, right? Why is Uehara still fighting? Is there something to make a conclusive objection?
Nah. There still remains one path to make you consider me not being as the culprit. I hope after you hear this, it will change your mind.
Oh, okay. It has to be a noise body then.
Think carefully. There must have been someone who could commit a crime besides me. For example, Kanata Inori, I mean. Why did the culprit kill 2 people in the first place? Doesn't that feel odd? This is my idea. Inori kills Yamaguchi and then she kills herself. Stupid. Do you really think that makes sense?
I feel like he would have gotten away if he
doesn't make
accused
sense.
Yamaguchi instead.
Inori is capable of committing a series of crimes you know that best. Obviously, there's no alibi, but...
Wait, what did you say?
I forgot. In other words, it's like this. According to my reasoning, Inori killed Yamaguchi at...
Sorry, I think I was too... Oh. Like, why is he carrying it?
Let's see what...
Oh, sorry.
Bruh.
Sorry, I forgot. Oh.
Then, Inori's not the culprit?
Well,
In other
duh.
words, it's like this. According to my reasoning, Inori killed Yamaguchi at 8:40. After hiding Yamaguchi in the locker, she went through the hallways at nighttime. I was ambushed and attacked after the other bit. For the last act, she went to the science lab, she had said.
Sorry, I don't know why I did that. What is it? So, Kinja attach. Stun gun. Fire system. Feel like... Oh, this one.
Stupid.
It's the lab.
Obviously. Stupid. That was good. Stupid, 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 stupid.
There we go.
What was her testimony? I completely
The
forgot.
tire's testimony was that the lab was locked last night. I remembered. Luckily we read that. Uehara, that's wrong! Your rebuttal is full of contradictions.
Is it, Maeda? Why is that? All of you were in the dormitory at the night time, and attacking Kinjo, Makara, and me would not have been impossible for Inori at all.
As you say, Inori killed Yamaguchi, attacked Mikaru, Kinjo, and you, finished all the work including the blood transfusion packs, and finally went to the science lab to prepare to commit suicide, right?
Yes, and no one saw it, which means you can't deny Inori's crime. There are no means, am I correct?
No, they saw it. They saw it. The reason why Inori can't be the culprit is because someone saw it.
What?
Tara, you must have been around the time, right? By the science room just before nighttime yesterday, you said the door didn't open. It's weird, right? According to Yuhara's words, Inori at that time, after moving Yamaguchi's corpse and attacking Kinjo, etc., you need to be prepared. But why didn't the science lab door open?
That's right. The answer will come out eventually, because Inori was already tied up in the science lab at that time. But of course, it would be impossible to open the door from the outside if you wanted to walk through the entrance. If Inori was committing a crime from outside at the time, the science lab has already been collapsed. It would be a huge contradiction. Wait a minute.
What do you think, Yuhara? Can you still say that Inori can commit crimes?
Wait and listen. Just because the science lab was locked, it doesn't mean it was locked with a latch. When Tara tried to enter, the door could have been locked with the lock function attached to the door itself.
Oh my, but then what about this? As a result of my investigation, I found out that the door to the science lab did not have a did not have a lock function. Oh.
Bruh.
Okay. Did not have a lock function. Gosh dang it. There was no space to apply a key lock in the first place.
It's all over, Yuhara Kinji. No further rebuttal is possible. Now confess in good faith.
Yuhara, please stop and admit it already. Whoa, what the? Oh my god! Yuhara?
Why? Why are you? I thought I was lucky that I defeated Tsurugi Kinjo and Mikaru Rei. But why? Why can trash without talent like you drive me to this point?
What?
Yuhara, you know, your character collapsed.
Holy crap, whoa, what the heck?
Looks crazy.
Why is that funny? What the heck?
Shut up, you tinkers!
No, Tinkies!
Tinkies! This trash, this tinker, broke down my plan simply because you tried to open the damn door to the science lab.
Oh my god.
It's all over. I just heard you loud and clear. Doesn't matter if it's a confession, right?
So you came down in the end from mental breakdown? It's pathetic.
Shut up! Shut it! Shut up!
I know, right? What the heck?
I'm still here. Wait. Wait and see that you... Yes, that's it. That's it. I still need proof. There's no evidence. If I'm the culprit, show me the evidence.
Oh my god. You can see his profile, like the difference. My god.
Come on now. You're the only one who doesn't have an alibi, right? Shut up, you X-worth bastard. Do you want to get stuck in the ground from head to toe, huh?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Why'd you suddenly turn to such a vile criminal? Not like a criminal, but he is a criminal.
The ultimate priest?
So
The
you won't
heck?
admit it, even thought you are the only one who could do this. Oh my god. I'll kill you! I'm gonna kill the bastards who are going to vote right now, treating me as a criminal without evidence at all. And you're like thinking this is all done? Why do I have to be sick?
Ihara, if I show you the evidence, are you going to finally admit it?
Oh, I'll admit it. If there's evidence like that. Not speculative remarks or alibi blanks. Real physical evidence, you bastard.
There might be.
What? Maeda, you know this. You know this. But it's only going to be slower if you let him catch the holes with poor evidence. Unfortunately, I can't help you here because I have nothing more to come up with. Will you be okay?
Yes, it's okay. Ihara, who is not sane, is just going to forcefully scream against the opponent. I'll make sure to present the proof correctly, and then you will finally admit it.
Don't joke around, Yuki Maeda.
No, why you?
Why Yuki? I may. M-A-I-D-M-A-E-D. You're just a lucky, incompetent human being.
No, it's monkey human, isn't it?
You're just a lucky monkey human Bruh. Lucky monkey.
Ihara, from now on, I'll show you conclusive evidence that you are the culprit of this case. It may be a little sloppy, but if my predictions are correct, you will now have no other choice but to admit it.
Is this fun for you? Do it then. Do whatever you want. If it's evidence or unreasonableness, I'll make you a criminal and execute you myself for making fun of an innocent person.
Ihara is certainly not sane right now.
Certainly.
And about this, certainly. And about this, I believe in my friends too.
Okay.
Let's exorcise this devil. Wow.
Okay. Can you help me reload?
I'll just spam it.
Okay.
What was his desire?
I will kill you. I wanted to get. What the heck? I'm the culprit? Don't make me laugh. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit. I can't read this while it's happening.
Looks insane. I cannot die! Reminded me of her.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Oh no.
Or maybe I should stop.
Don't.
Maybe I feel like that's what's causing. Oh. No, wait.
Your statements are speculation. There's no real evidence that says I'm the culprit.
Yeah!
Whoa. The not bold outline.
Okay. 85.
I wonder why they decided to go with that.
Ihara, unfortunately for you, there is already clear evidence of your crime. You can only be said to be the culprit with this conclusive physical evidence.
Physical?
Huh?
What? There's nothing like that. What is that? It's good.
That's... Unfortunately, I do not know. What?
Huh? Stop joking around.
However, Mikaru knows it.
Mikaru?
Hold on. Where does this confirmation come from? You aren't trying to rely on my reasoning, are you? Oh my gosh. Well, Mikaru told you, didn't you? Huh? Wait. Anyway, no matter what happens, she has an insurance to cover her life. When the aspect of the trial remains unsolved, and there's a corner with no answer. You will show us the last piece of evidence.
Maybe there's something only that woman knows. It's a little frustrating, but I know this isn't a time. I'll stay out of this.
Wait a minute. I did in fact said sorry. Wait a minute. I did in fact said that to the monkey, but it's not like that. The killer is already cornered and running crazy, right? Why do you think I'm going to let you know?
This woman doesn't even want to cooperate in this situation?
Look at us, Makaru. We are believing in you.
Does she care? So, are you finished then? It's over. After all, Maid has been just bluffing and throwing unfounded accusations. Your proof is a Makaru that doesn't even want to cooperate. This is just great. She knows nothing. There's no physical evidence that I'm the culprit.
Me? Not know anything?
Shouldn't have said that.
Go, girl boss! The nasty pig killer. Where do you want your funeral? Can you tell me?
Are you trying to
Are you going?
Are you going to trap a vacation at this stage?
Fine, I'll write your will then. It doesn't matter if I vote for Kinji Yuhara and the trial as it is. But if I do, it feels like I'm just being beaten here.
Whatever are you talking about?
Maybe you all remember it? When I was investigating after the incident, I asked all of you to show me your right hand. Yeah, you... Huh? To everyone?
You did that strange act to all of us? Wait, I didn't know about this. You didn't do that to me, right? I mean...
You woke up late. I didn't have a chance to do that. Well, there are some mysteries that were solved before that.
I didn't think she was that kind of person. But what's up with that?
The reason I did that was to check the back of your right hand. The reason I wrapped it with my hand was because I needed darkness. Huh? Huh? Question mark?
That's what she was doing. That's what I imagined.
Like this?
No.
That's
She'll take the right hand.
just like that?
Complete darkness.
Oh.
Darkness?
If you're wondering what I'm talking about, why don't you all give it a try? Look at the dark side by covering the back of your hand. Huh? Okay. I'm doing it right now. Hold on. My eye.
I can do it. It's complete darkness.
I can't do it. How do you do
It's
that?
like cup your hand and then place it on top of it. And then cover the rest with your eye.
But why the back of the hand?
Probably because it's smoother. Yeah. And it's much easier to see through.
Yeah, I mean, there's like some sort of, there's still some light that goes through.
Yeah, but it's like mostly darkness, like complete darkness.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Let's
Oh my
see
god, my
what
eyes.
Makaru means.
What the hell is going on in the back of your hand?
I see, but what?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
Oh, please. You must know. What you got there is luminous paint.
What's making that noise? I was marked by you? Don't joke around. You and I never met at the time of the crime. There wouldn't have been a time to be marked like this.
Oh my, why are you saying that? You definitely met with me, right? When you put me to sleep with chloroform.
I don't know what you're talking about. So it seems that you think I'm the culprit. Is that it? And even if that were the case, isn't it obvious that the killer attacked you? But here you're just claiming that you've used luminous paint in my hand just because that's your own opinion.
This is why you go. Sorry. This is why you guys are so pathetic. Did you think I wasn't prepared for anything and going as usual every night?
Prepared? You, no way. The one who put this luminous paint. It was you, obviously.
Obviously, you should have said that. That's right. Do you think I'm stupid enough and I'll trust you guys when I don't know the outcome? Before Maki Kyoka died, I was always prepared for anything. Well, besides the glowing paint, I have prepared other tricks. I am a woman and have no idea who and when someone will come to me. So I tried to use glowing paints only in the worst case scenario.
Worst case scenario? Are you saying that if you die due to the glowing paint, we can find out who did it? Is that what you mean?
Fortunately, I only fainted this time, but my life was in danger. Should I say that I was lucky? I was trying to use the luminous paint for the purpose of something else, like a dying message, but I can live like this and drive off the killer's smug face with one sentence. Oh my gosh, you go, right?
Even so, at some point I could have...
You're an idiot, aren't you? If you're curious, you'd better think about which hand you put chloroform in my mouth.
Yeah.
In other words, it knows how the killer is happening. The player lost consciousness.
No, she slayed though. I mean, not literally, but what do you think? Are you still going to hit the ball, killer?
Not yet. All she said is just lies. Because I just rubbed this glowing paint by myself yesterday. It has nothing to do with this now. This woman is the culprit. You just said something that... You just said something you don't know about with your own mouth just a few moments ago. What are you talking about? Don't make me laugh. Don't joke around. I'm not the culprit. I'm not the culprit, okay?
Yuhara, stop it now. It's already over.
Don't make me laugh.
You're not laughing, man.
I'm just kidding.
Well, no one's speaking. There you go. There is no one on your side already, Yuhara. Speaking any more than this is nothing more than a futile effort. If you are still not willing to admit it, I'll organize the case from the beginning and let you admit. You will have no choice but to admit it.
Where is she?
Huh? I thought you said she was in the cage.
Oh yeah, right.
Oh right. Oh my god. Oh my god. I feel like it's this. Oh, okay, not. So, oh, okay. Sorry, I didn't see this part. It has to be this one? No?
No, the locker.
Locker? No, it can't be the locker. That's after this.
Oh.
Oh, wait, is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's probably the locker. There we go. Okay. After that,
Anotha's
this one,
ball,
right?
right? Yeah, that one.
Okay, good. Red!
The art is so cute.
I know, right?
Well,
That gives me so much pleasure.
Why does Anotha is kind of crazy, but you know, look at that. Black had never looked so crazy. Oh, the packet.
so much easier than the actual manga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, right?
The argument. Like, this one.
They're all already unlocked.
Music time.
Yay! Okay, it's time for my moment. First, the start of the case begins when the criminal attacks Yamaguchi and Inori. I don't know why the two were targeted by the culprit, but the killer must have taken Yamaguchi by some means first. Whoosh! Then they took him to the art room and sliced Yamaguchi's neck. The time this took place was at 8:40, which is also listed in the Monokuma file. However, this was not at 8:40 a.m. It was last night at 8:40 p.m. In other words, the killer committed a bold crime while we were still roaming around the place. Afterwards, the killer put the corpse in the locker on the art room to hide Yamaguchi's body. The culprit who succeeded in killing Yamaguchi immediately focused his efforts on dealing with the crime scene. They opened up the tarp that prevents blood from splattering, cleaned up the murder weapon used as the intake, and wiped the blood with Inori's white coat that had been removed beforehand. However, while using the tarp, a small hole was left due to the killer's mistake, and the white coat was not properly erased. Thanks to this, it cleared a lot of circumstances surrounding the methods of disposal. Anyway, as the art room where Yamaguchi was killed became clean, this time they devised the trick to kill a second victim, Inori.
Plot.
The plot, well, that's right. It involves the phone and the stun gun. It was a method of electrocuting by drowning in water the stun gun at a predetermined time using a vibration function.
How did he know how to do that? Was he just lying the entire time?
Yeah, I feel like he was just lying
Wow.
about being technologically inept. To do this, the killer went to the science lab and first fixed Inori's whole body with tape to keep them from moving. And the water from the sink in the science lab was turned to the maximum capacity. After a few hours in that state, the science lab was overflowing with water like a bathhouse. There's one more thing. The killer connected the phone to the stun gun and placed it at an angle as if it were to fall from the desk, and they set the phone alarm to 8:30 a.m. When this happens, the alarm turns on the next morning and the phone makes a vibration movement in minutes. And then the phone starts to fall off along with the stun gun because of the vibration. When everything was set in stone, the killer locked the door with a latch so no one could interfere with the tricks arranged in the lab. After everything was done, the killer probably thought, most of them, including me, won't come out of their private rooms. Because it was nighttime hours. But the problem was that Kinjo and Mikaro went around openly at nighttime. As long as they thought that the time when the crime was done in the morning, and the trick that everything was done in advance is discovered in the middle of the night, everything would be over for them. So the killer thought to keep Kinjo and Mikaro from moving until the morning after. Oh my god! First, the killer attacked Mikaro with chloroform and brought her into the art room. They took out Yamaguchi's body that had been in the locker until then and put Mikaro inside instead. Fines. And then Yamaguchi's body was used as bait to lure Kinjo. The killer put Yamaguchi's corpse in the library, made some extra work to make Kinjo discover the body, and then attacked Kinjo from behind in a vigilant gap.
Should it continue? When Kinjo and Mikara were successfully disabled and no one could interfere, the killer took a breather and started one last final act. Once the morning was near, the killer went to the infirmary and packed a large amount of blood transfusion packs. And spread them in Yamaguchi's body to make it look like it just died and the bleeding was fresh.
Talon jumped in the food again.
Oh gosh.
Anyway. Jumped in the food again. Anyway. And then they sprinkled a certain amount of blood on themselves as to make it look like they were ambushed by the killer. In the morning after last night, of so many things happening at once, we noticed that a few people were missing, so we moved to search for them in each room of the school. Then, we met with the killer who was lying down near the stairs after we divided into 2 groups. We decided to search the 2nd and 3rd floors. And the search in the 2nd floor found the fallen Kinjo. The search in the 2nd floor found the fallen Kinjo. The search on the 3rd floor found the trapped Mikara. Anyway. Lockhead? Oh. Afterwards, when a member on the 3rd floor checks for an abnormality in the science lab and tries to open the door, the mobile phone and the stun gun hit the water at the killer's preset time, falling. Oh god. Into the water, killing Inori on the spot. Soon after, we managed to open the door to the science lab. Yuki's face. Anyway, at a time that couldn't be more ideal for the killer, Inori's body and Yamaguchi's body were found almost simultaneously.
It looks like he's not even looking at a dead body.
I know, right?
He's just like, what the heck is that?
I know, right? The one who has done a formidable job, who killed 2 people overnight plus injured 2 people. The identity of this heinous and cruel criminal. Wow. It's none other than you, Kinji Yuhara.
It's not other than Kinji Yuhara.
Hello. There's no place to run anymore, Yuhara?
Yuehara?
Yuehara. He's finally calm. Well, anyway.
Excellent. As my descent, no matter how bad the delete was, this is it. It seems this is my limit. What? All of a sudden, he came back to normal.
Oh man, don't remind me.
You tinkies.
You tinky.
It's such a funny line.
I know,
coming from
right?
him. That means, did you just admit it? That you are the culprit? Yeah, I am the culprit.
Stay that way, please. I don't like insane you.
Insane Yuehara.
Yeah.
We didn't
Yay!
die!
We didn't die! Let's go! Oh my god. We died so many times in this trial. I'm sad.
Wow.
Well, I mean, his case was relatively easy, so. Anyway.
Well now, I've been watching everything. It seems it's okay to say that you made a decision at this point. This time, no matter how much I play the role of the judge, I'm really sad because I seem to have been too much of a dead weight. How to get rid of this anger? It's about time of anger! Because this happened, you guys will now have to vote with the switch in front of you. The result of this voting, who will become the blackened? And will your answer be the correct one or the wrong one? Now, what's it gonna be? By the way, isn't... The heck? You escaped Monikuma's style. Oh. Slay you hard. Yes! As for the results of your vote, your choice was the correct answer! The identity of the blackened who killed 2 people, Miss Inori and Yamaguchi-kun, was Kenji Yuhara! Huh? What is it? Did someone thought I was gonna say those lines before voting?
For the second half of the trial, we've been almost certain of it. I guess. I'm sorry. You're sorry? There's no excuse. Is that all you have to say after killing someone? Plus, killing 2 of our group. Do you know that makes you a serial killer? I never harmed Fruit Loops. Just kidding.
What? that wasn't what I was expecting. I know, right? Okay.
Weren't you very agitated and arguing back a little while ago, Yuhara? Why'd you suddenly become so quiet? I only thought that more talk would delay the inevitable. I had a reason to live and survive this trial, even if I had to do that sin.
That's right. The fire, the murder.
He already knew that the moment he was caught.
No, that's not the reason I did it.
Is that it?
It's a motive. Higa murdered to get out and escape. Tamori was the secret note. Does that mean the original motive of all these events is also the same this time?
The motives wasn't the motive this time? You just... No. Far.
You mean you had a wish that you wanted to get by killing 2 people? Wrong. There are a few things that must correct you before that. You are right about everything. The plan and the killings are correct, but I didn't mean to kill 2 people from the start.
What?
Huh?
You may look at this as an excuse, but only then that person's death will become colorless. So let me speak. Maeda, your reasoning is wrong. Why?
What?
The only person
I hate you. What the heck?
The only person I was trying to kill was Kanata Inori.
I kind of suspected that actually, because Inori's murder was so planned out, and then and Yamaguchi's definitely seemed like an impulse kill. Like, wow. Yeah. He prepared everything in advance. Oh. You did it in the end. It was too late and also too clumsy to plan serial killings. So it's another Korekio thing?
Korekio thing?
You know.
Oh.
He killed Tenko because he wanted to do the seesaw trick.
Well, let's see.
Your execution had a sense of improvisation. First, according to the rules of the school, serial killing would be more damning than profitable for the culprit.
So what? Were you trying to kill 1 person to make your sin lighter? I mentioned this was not meant to be an excuse, but you're saying that it is one. However, I have something to say. I'd appreciate it if you listened quietly. Funny you say such a thing. Do you think I'm going to listen to a killer's request?
Can you put chloroform on him? Give him some chloroform, knock him out.
Sure thing, let me go.
I'm sorry? Don't say sorry, Mikako.
Try you be
But try you be quiet.
The reason I did this murder is not very relevant to your motives, as you may have guessed, but I'll talk about that later.
I thought it was the motive.
Inori was always in the infirmary, so she was very easy to target. This probably happened during Tyra's uproar, but so most of you were in the dormitory side. I took that gap and kidnapped Inori from the infirmary, moved her to the art room on the 3rd floor, and tried to stab Inori with the blaster weapon. However, that's when he came and threw me away. The one and only Yamaguchi, who I thought was he was in the dormitory side with you guys.
Oh, I see. Aww. And we didn't care about. And we didn't care. I'm so sorry.
I like you, but not as a lawyer.
Yeah, I like you, but not as a lawyer. Anyway, Inori and you. Yuhara, what are you doing?
Why is with all the
Stop! Whoa!
Oh my god. My back.
My back. Why are you doing this? This is not the time for that. I had to take Inori and run away.
Oh no.
Oh. Damn it. Why is Inori unconscious? Oh no. Before that, I have to get away from Yuhara. I have to go and check where everyone is. Oh my god.
Oh my god. Wow.
So that's why I was bleeding.
I didn't want to do this, but you forced me. Can't help it, Yamaguchi. I'm sorry. I didn't hold a grudge nor hatred to both of you. Forgive me.
Keep Inori alive. Well, he didn't keep Inori alive.
I don't know.
It has already become irreversible. I'm sorry.
Why? No. Hurry. Aww. I'm so sorry.
That guy was a wonderful
It's always
person.
the buff dudes that are like the nicest ones. Anyway.
That guy was a wonderful person. How many people can run without having a single thought about their own lives to instead save others? Then Yamaguchi died because he witnessed it, and you were forced to kill him? Yes, originally, Inori should have been the one to be cut to death with the blaster weapon in the art room. However, because Yamaguchi intervened, I changed the plan in a rush.
Now that I hear this, the front and back are starting to fit better. It was especially strange because of Inori Kanata's white coat wiping the blood in the art room. That couldn't be helped, right? When you killed Kakeru Yamaguchi, Kanata Inori, the person he was holding, had his blood splattered on her.
That's true. Come think of it, when the Uehara had said that he had a head injury, the wound was real. That was not acting, but being pushed by Yamaguchi. So that's the story. Anyway, you're a serial killer who killed two
Shut up
people.
for, like, I don't know, eternity? Alright.
That remains the same no matter what you say to anyone. hard to explain. How should I say this? Aha.
In other words, this is what the woman said. How did you know that Tyra's uproar would happen?
Oh, they knew?
Think about it. If you had decided to kill, you would have a plan and execute it in advance. How could they calculate the timing to kidnapping Kanata and Ori without knowing that everyone is gathered in a dormitory because of Tyra's bustle? Well, I'm not sure what Tyra's situation was in the first place.
So it was all, after all, it was Kurikawa. He seemed to have the power to pick words by its very own core. It's natural to think like Kurikawa. It would be strange to hear that. The plan looks as if it knew in advance that Tyra would go and make a ruckus. The answer to this is simple. It's because I knew in advance.
Huh? How? Huh?
Yes, like a therapist? Maybe Tyra's been just looking to the future? Yeah, right? How?
I
Alright.
don't think he's talking about that. Speak. I'll listen to this. It's not that big of a mystery. Someone just informed me. Tyra's going to make a fuss soon. There'll be an empty frame for you.
Huh?
Not anyone can tell you that.
You. Don't tell me.
There's one more thing I have to apologize for doing to you guys. In particular, you, Maeda. I should apologize more than the others.
Eh?
I am...
Yeah, it was a very obvious story that the leader from the darkness gave Kinji Yuhara intimidation and threats from the shadows and led him the chance to kill a couple of times.
I'm so confused.
Huh? What?
What? What did you say? This is Blammy. Why suddenly interrupted?
Yeah, what did he just say?
Huh? Did you not hear me correctly? Then can I say it one more time? Yeah, it was a very obvious story that the leader from the darkness gave Kinji Yuhara intimidation and threats from the shadows and led him to kill a couple of times.
What did you say?
Anyways, that's the end.
Oh, he just thought about that.
Anyway, that's the end of the story. So we're done chatting. If you guys continue on and on like this, you'll be dragging again while doing reminiscent scenes of all that.
Wait, you're the traitor, but you got blackmailed? What are you talking about?
Even if I'm the traitor, I don't know much. I do not know who the mastermind is, and why the mastermind is doing this to us. However, when we first came here, Monokuma approached me and awoke me before he died. They were holding our church's children hostage. They said they'll give me information, and will release them if I do what I'm told to do.
He's the traitor?
What in heavens? Wait a minute. Cathedral children? Calm down. Speak slowly. The cathedral where I belong to, or rather, there's a facility that takes care of the children who have nowhere to go. That is entirely in the hands of Monokuma. So I was threatened under that pretext. Did you really fall for that kind of crap? That was all a bluff from that bear. That was not a bluff. He showed me the video, and I was shown having a conversation with the children myself. Basically, I had a surveillance camera, so I was filming everything that was happening, in every blind spot, and sent it to the mastermind. More importantly, if killing were happening between students entering a stalemate, I'd commit the murder myself. If I don't comply with this, they said he would murder the children instantly. I didn't have a choice. Oh my god.
So, did you commit the murder because there was a deadlock after Ayame Hatano?
Deadlock. There is no murder, so this time I'm murdered.
If you look at it that way, you may not be able to see anything. But Monokuma in that time said, is the time, so you're instructed to move. That was the time when the announcement of the motive came. In a completely soundproof private room, showed me the children. If you kill this time, your children will be free, and if you don't get caught, you can get out from this school.
A fully soundproof room. No wonder. This motive was purely to deliver the orders to Kenji Yuhara.
So, you realize if children to get me a head cool.
Was that unfair? Then I'll make it easy for you. This is not a blackmail. I just gave you a choice. If Yuhara didn't want to kill, he could have refused.
Don't mess with me. You said moments ago that there were threats.
Hey, you know what that was. It's a narrative thing. Don't think too deeply.
The last time was so rotten because I couldn't let those children die. You guys, I really have no face to show you. Of course I understand to some extent that this was forced upon you. Can you shut up, sir?
Yeah, can you shut up, please? I don't want you to speak at all.
But would you still have to get your hands bloody? Was it that necessary to kill? Do you think those kids want you to be a bloody murderer?
I think those kids wanted to be dead.
Yeah, right? Well, you'd
Just like
rather
those-
have the
just
kids
like-
die?
Just like kids don't want me to be a killer, I don't want kids to lose their lives. There is only one way. It's enough with just me to fall into hell. You don't want kids to lose their lives? Then are you saying when you kill someone, you don't know, like Inori and Yamaguchi, they will lose their lives as well?
I guess that's kind of true, but
Inori and Yamaguchi also have friends, family, and you say there are some people you don't want them to die? You don't even know the details, and you're worried about the children, right? Strange, Kinjo. My logic shouldn't be any different from yours, but you're getting heated. Oh, what the heck? Strange, Kinjo. My logic shouldn't be any different from yours. Just kidding.
Was it getting heated?
Aren't
I'm
you?
still surrogate.
The logic of a killer is the same as mine? What are you talking about? Discard prime numbers for the majority. Isn't that what you said? I sacrificed the lives of 15 people and took the precedence over the lives of 100 cathedral children.
So, what are you gonna say about that, huh?
Of course, that doesn't mean I'm allowed to commit murder. But Kinjo, you put Makara, Tamori, and me in danger. The one who left me in danger, the one who went saying the exact same thing. Would it be necessary to reconsider your stance at least once? Kinjo?
Someone proving you right. No, this is so, like, satisfying.
And I know too well that I am an ugly being. It won't be enough to go to the Lord's side, but it's enough to suffer, go to hell and die. But it's fine. Although I will not be able to meet those kids because I won't be able to live, I was able to save their lives with my sacrifice.
I know. Yeah, I can see what you mean by messed up. Man.
Monokuma, you kept your promise?
Of course! Even though Yuhara's crime was revealed in the verdict of being executed, he still murdered as I ordered him to. Since the moment you killed Yamaguchi-kun, the children have already been released.
The children, they are safe, right?
Oh, are you curious? So do you want to see the proof then? Video, please! Oh no, please don't give us despair. Gosh dang it, Monokuma!
As the court is darkened, there is a noise on the screen that appears from somewhere. What is shown was winter in a dark street, less than 4 to 5 years old, mostly looking like elementary school students. It was the bodies of many children.
No!
Some parts have already been corrupted, deformed, and transformed. There were kids whose bones began to appear. A child that's body had a broken shape that was unknown to me. Only their small bodies were telling me that they were kids.
Yeah. It wasn't messed up just yet.
What the heck?
Hey, did you play the wrong video? Those clothes. Kana. That's Haruki. That hat was from Mitsuki.
Ihara?
Monokuma. How did this happen? You promised.
Huh? Promised? Didn't I keep it? I definitely promised to release the kids. Have I ever told you I would let them be?
Ihara, wake up!
Scumbag.
This makes me cry. Because I am not human, but a bear! No, you are Monokuma. Monokuma, this isn't right.
This isn't like
this
you.
This isn't like you, Monika. And you, Hurricane, don't be so sad. It's been a while since you've been dead anyway. Soon, you'll meet them.
Meet them?
Yes! Shouldn't we start soon? E-X-E-C-E-S-T-I-O-N. Okay. I'll make you follow your kids, so be patient. Oh, the poor kids.
Too much.
I'm sorry, but I don't have much time either. I've got a busy schedule here. Now then, let's get started. I've prepared a very special punishment for Kinyu the ultimate priest. Oh, poor Ihara. Then let's go with lots of energy. It's punishment time!
Mommy and Yamaguchi died for nothing.
I know, right? Why did this happen?
Either way, they would have died.
Yeah.
That sucked.
I know. Oh, man.
Wow, Julia, you're here for the execution.
I know, right?
But yeah, finally. This time.
Maybe we should usually do it early.
I'm playing
Dumb.
player now. Oh my god.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh, this makes me sad. Oh, I'm not reading any of
Lawn
that.
church.
Oh, okay, it's the. I
Yeah.
forgot. What's it called again? Anyway. Oh man. In the oh my god! He dies in the form. Oh my god. Well, at least he gets to die like that. Go sure. No, I don't know. It's not really fun. Holy crap! Oh my god. What? What is that?
Hey, it's Celeste music.
Oh, I should have known when he was carrying the cross. Oh my god. That was like the first hint, huh? Anyway.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, my eyes. I can't see. At least the third killer didn't turn out to be a psychomaniac.
Yeah. Just for a bit.
Just for a bit. Anyway. Oh my god. Ooh. Eey.
Oh my god.
Here lies.
It said in English for a while.
Here lies Kinji.
No. The heck? This one gives me so much despair. Oh man. Okay. Monokuma, why would you do this?
Okay. Anyway.
You were such a good priest. Adios and amen.
He's unfair. That is really too much.
Yahara was killed, like Higa and Hitano, horribly executed. But Yahara didn't stay sane until the end. He couldn't protect the children. Protect the he couldn't protect the children because he was tricked by Monokuma. In the end, he killed Inori and Yamaguchi for nothing. With all the devastating facts, Yahara's spirit was broken. Gosh dang it, broken, executed, thinking and recalling until the last minute.
This thing called Monokuma, I won't be satisfied until I beat that thing.
If you do that, you'll just die alone. Why don't you just stay still?
That's right. If you're angry at me, you can't help it. Because it's you guys who did this, and I'm just following the rules. It's not a bad thing.
You think you're so smart, Monokuma.
Huh?
I never intend to sympathize with the killer, but this time it seems a little different.
What?
Wow.
Wow, when was the change of heart, Surity, huh? Anyway.
You always say I, as the judge, should not participate in the trial. But in this case, you influenced the case itself, let alone the trial. According to Kinji Ohara, they were told that Tiara would...
The tiara...
Wait, what?
The Tyra would cause a commotion soon.
Would cause...
Tiara.
Would case a commotion soon. Using that framework, Kinji Uehara was able to carry out the crime with ease. This is not a motivation level or anything like that. This is enough to call you an accomplice.
Huh? Is it? Really? So what are you trying to say?
What am I saying? That's what this side wants to say. What the hell do you want to do to us? If the purpose was to kill us, it would have been possible to annihilate all of us already. If that's not the case, it's also strange that they tried to kill us by buying a murder like in the case of Kinji Uehara. There's no sense of purpose in your actions. What the... Sorry, my breath. What the hell are you after, while making us do all of this?
Kinjo-kun, you idiot! Where in the world would a mastermind tell you its purpose saying, yes, this is it? Well, even if I wanted to tell you, it's not worth telling you guys.
What do you mean?
No big deal, just that I hate you.
What?
Monokuma? Hey.
I'm sorry. I was gonna speak. Wait, I was gonna read it. As the time had stopped.
What happened? It suddenly freezed up.
Yeah, it's doing the thing again.
Owie.
That's great.
That's great. Let's just hit it this one time.
Come back.
The heck? What?
What? What? Where are we going?
What? So where are we heading? Oh,
Oh.
Oh yeah, right.
well, duh.
No, she didn't see it.
Oh, right. I forgot. Oh.
But we can't go down there anyway, right? Do you want to be honeycombed by that gun?
The heck?
Mikako died!
Huh?
Korean.
Korean. She seems okay though.
What happened? The machine gun doesn't react at all.
Sorry, I'm like feeling something else other than chills, like from like I don't know. Anyway. Why don't we do the chores later and go in already?
Whoa. I don't think this was Allie.
Ali?
I don't think that was a lie. Sorry, Allie. The machine gun is running properly. But it's not attacking us, right?
We're just running. Hey, occult girl, you said you were gonna explain as we go? What the hell is all this? Wow.
My phone doesn't work that much. Oh my gosh, I'm finally here where the wrench speaking up.
I know, right? Okay, go ahead. Speak a little louder.
She's about to have that's why there's no problem.
Okay, anyway. You could just click.
I'm not saying this.
What the heck?
But what happens when Monokuma suddenly stops running?
What? The heck? Mikako!
Eehee! I can't reach.
That's good.
However, this is crisis isn't an opportunity.
This is crisis.
This is crisis is an opportunity. So many is. We can finally check what's down there. Here.
That's fine and all, but how the hell did you know all that? You know, the structure. But more than that, you know how Monokuma operates? What now? You've been so good at talking and acting so far?
When will the staircase end? How far are we going down?
Oh. We're here! Yay! Oh wow, there's so few of us. Oh my god.
9, right?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Oh wait, what? 8?
8,
Wow.
I think. Here.
Here it is. Is this a dead end rather
There's
than
a hole!
way out? And a hole. And another hole.
And another hole. Oh. I thought the accident. The heck? No. I thought the exit wouldn't come up so easily. Apart from that, this room seems quite interesting.
A prison in such a deep underground.
Wow, you came. Oh, okay, it's all gone. Woohoo! Before anything, well done! Akuma!
How'd you move?
Well, maybe I just pretended. Well, maybe I just pretended to stop.
What the heck? Putting that away. What are you talking about?
Didn't I tell you? There was a terrifying. I just disposed of it a while ago. I accidentally pressed the spacebar. So if it weren't for me, you guys would have been in a terrible situation at that point. I wonder what was Mikako's desire for you. Huh? I thought you guys would come here sooner or later, so I transferred it. This is not the only prison here. Okay. Oh, whoop.
Sorry, I'm still like at a what? How do you explain that feeling? Like I'm still celebrating Kinjo's defeat. You know. Anyway. Go.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about, but in the end, you're saying there isn't an escape route here?
Escape? You guys, did you really just came down here hoping for a way out? Sorry, but there's no such thing. You guys are nuts if you think there's a way out. There's no other way out than to kill. So how about you give up on that idea?
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh, the heck? Why does this keep showing?
Chapter 3.
You can say that.
Okay. Okay.
So random.
Wait. I forgot how to. Sorry. Anyway.
Hermione.
Voice actors.
No. Anyway. I hate this! I hate it! I don't like to watch killing each other anymore! I want to leave! Let me out of here!
No, please, come save me.
Someone save me. Someone save me, not come
Oh.
save me.
Maybe he's calling for his dad.
That's it! Become even more desperate!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
He had no choice but to be helplessly beaten by Monokuma. Among the people we had, too, and in execution, there was no choice but to be on the palm of Monokuma. And we didn't know yet. But the despair was just getting... What? It just started... Okay.
There's a lot of despair already.
I know, right? Oh man, I want to see the next chapter. That is unfortunately.
And there goes 2 of yours and 1 of mine.
Great! Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay, we gotta continue because we have to save. Find the save file. Anyway. Oh, never mind. There we go. Yes.
Woohoo!
Okay, that was
We finished it.
Alright, let me just speed through this.
Well, no, we are not reading any of this. Ah! That's scary.
I know, right?
Wanna read this?
Whoa, calm.
Too much information!
Too much information.
Okay.
Why are you skipping this?
That will be. Sorry.
That's all for this stream.
That's all for the stream, I guess.
Right.
Oh man, that was a roller coaster.
Wait, let me just get our images up.
Hours.
just randomly. Why am I big? Oh, okay. I see. Lol. Oh my god! It's our. Oh my gosh! It's an even rail.
So little. Gosh.
There we go.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, hope you enjoyed the stream.
Yeah. Hope you enjoyed the stream.
Julia
This was a
made it.
roller coaster. Yeah, Julia made it.
Congrats. Congrats.
Finally made it.
Congrats.
Oh my god.
Oh whoa.
Okay.
Clap is loud.
Okay, hope you enjoyed the stream
Yeah,
again.
wait. Okay, so yeah, catch us on Thursday.
Hopefully, yeah.
Catch us hopefully on Thursday for the next chapter. Yay! I know who's gonna die.
I do too.
Do you have a? Do you have a?
Who has death flags?
Do you have a feeling who's gonna die?
Death flags?
How are you guys?
Huh? I already know who's gonna die.
Yeah, I got spoiled of the
'Cause of it.
killer and the victim for the next case. Yeah.
You got spoiled with the killer?
Huh? No, for the killer of this case and the victim for the next case. Unfortunately, the internet is painful.
Okay.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure?
You're not sure?
Well, we'll leave it.
Yeah.
Alright then.
I'll make assumption. I'm gonna jinx myself.
Okay.
Okay.
Alright. So thanks for watch. We'll see you again on
On the next
Thursday.
time. Yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Julie, say bye.
Julia, say bye.